Hey Rhymos, this is Rachel/Havala here for my third year of viddlering and my 8th year of participating in Nanowrimo, which really feels like a really long time. I really don't feel like it's actually been this long, but what do you know? I've been here since 2004 doing this project. Before I go on, I'm just going to apologize for any weird sounds my computer makes. I've been trying for a few hours to get this thing to work properly, and it's just sort of an old machine, and it's Vista, so it's evil anyway. So anyway, I hope overall this will be okay. I'm not sure how active Viddler will be this year or not, but I found that recording nanovids last year and the year before was so fun that I wanted to continue. I'll be posting them on my reading/writing blog, so whether you're viewing me from viddler.com or rachelmorrow.net, welcome. I've gone through a lot of changes this year, and a lot stayed the same as well. I took another advanced fiction writing course this summer at the local Writers Center, and I critiqued a short story from my Nano 2007 collection for the second time at that place, and as usual, I'm having problems or troubles getting to the editing process. Editing is hard. It shouldn't really be that hard, but I have things in place, some new routines that I think will, if not make it easier, it will force me into an editing situation on a more regular basis, which is really great. But of course that will be after Nano. My schedule this year is going to be a bit hectic overall. I just started a new graduate program in library sciences/information studies, so I won't have as much time for making videos or doing much else this year, but I'm aiming to update with a video once a week, because it really is a great way to celebrate and keep myself on track. As for this year's novel, it's kind of a weird story. I'm basing it off of some characters and plot lines I played in a Harry Potter role-playing game. That game just ended this summer after being part of my life for 6 years, so I thought, what better way to commemorate it than to turn the characters and plots I was most invested in into a novel. It's not fan fiction, it's not even fantasy or science fiction like Harry Potter is. I'm just taking some original characters and changing them up a bit slightly and moving them a little closer to home. Well, for me anyway. I'm not in the UK or Hogwarts, but I'm basing it in a small area surrounding the Washington, D.C. suburbs. Anyway, I've been doing a little bit of written preparation, hoping to do a little more in the next 20 days. And here we go with the one-sentence summary of my novel. An idyllic small-town family is destroyed when the patriarch is found murdered by his nephew. Yep, I'm a bit excited about this one. It's because it has a lot more plot-based, suspense-based stuff like already built into it, which has always been my downfall. I can create characters pretty easily, but sort of getting a decent storyline, especially one that can span the length of a novel, has always been one of the harder parts for me. So I'm really excited about this. And I still, I've been working on it and obviously taking it from stuff I've done before, but I still have a little work to do in general. This is my daily outline of what I hope to write each day in November, and as you can see, there is a sizable chunk in the middle that still needs some work. My beginning part's pretty fortified, and I have my ending, which I think is pretty solid, but give or take. But the middle, yeah, needs some work. So I'll check in later this month, hopefully with more progress on that, and with more excitement about November 1st being on the horizon. If you haven't already, you should go to the Nanowrimo website, nanowrimo.org, which just went live recently with changes for the new writing year. Everything's revamped, and there's new badges, web badges, and author pep talks that are lined up for this November, and it all looks really cool, so you should check it out. Hope to see you all again in 20 days or sooner. Can't believe this is coming up yet again, and hope to see some of you on the long march to 50K. Later!